It's a beautiful morning and the sun is shining. We've had 2 days of drenching rain and everything is green and overgrown. And you can see that the grass is super tall. Show us what you got there.
Some eggs.
Oh, wow, that's a whole lot.
Yeah.
I just want to show you a quick update on the garlic I've been growing. I planted a few months ago. I think it was around Thanksgiving time. Here is the garlic. And I've also planted onions, but they're growing. Okay, so here's the garlic. That's a lot of garlic. And we've got onions growing in here amongst the weeds. You can see them here. Those are our onions. There's more. They're here. So they're growing. It's just taking them a little while, but they're there. So the other day, before I knew that it was going to pour rain, I planted in this herb bed that Jason built for me. Just some random things: basil, cilantro, oregano, and sage. And in this box, we've got chamomile, holy basil, lavender, and calendula. I hope the seeds have survived through that rainstorm. These ones here have already bloomed a yellow flower and they've closed back up. And when they reopen, seed pods, they will look like this and have their seed pods all over them. That one's covered in ants. We'll skip that one. We just need 8 for our dandelion tea. Penelope loves to help me collect dandelion blossoms for our tea. Today she's feeling a little bit, oh look at those mosquitoes. Today she's feeling a little bit under the weather, so she's inside. And I told her I would run out here really quick and grab 8 dandelion blossoms. The other day, the neighbor came over to play with Penelope and she had a tick on her. And I screamed so loud, she dropped the tick. And it's somewhere in our grass now. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of ticks in our grass because it's so long. We need to mow our lawn, but it scared me and I'm so terrified of ticks. We haven't come across any ticks on us since we've been here in North Carolina, but all the people around us have had ticks on them. We've been really fortunate this last year that we haven't had any ticks, but I know it's bound to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we want to wash these dandelion blossoms right away because they're gonna start to close. Like, see, this one is starting to close already, and we want to wash them before they close up tight. I made the mistake a couple weeks ago of trying to make dandelion tea and just waiting like a day or two after I've harvested them, and they closed up. See, this one's already starting to close. So they're gonna close up. So first thing we wanna do is wash these up really good. Now, I know that we do not spray on our property, so I know that our dandelions are free of pesticides and other toxic chemicals. So if you are going to try and make this at home, just be careful where you harvest, where you find your dandelion blossoms. Should rinse them with cold water really, really well. It might close up a little bit, but now I'm going to chop just the little tail ends off of the stems. They've closed up a little bit while I washed them. I'm gonna chop the stem and some of the greens, the bitter greens off. Not too much, but just a little bit. Save these little ends for the compost bin. I think it's so neat how you can see a little bit of the seed pods. If you look really close there at the base of the flower, there's the seed pods, and then at the top here are the blossom. I'm just going to just drop them in. I'm going to add a little bit of honey to our cups. Because this is how we are going to sweeten the tea. Okay, I think this is about done. I'm going to let that steep for just a few minutes until the water has turned a nice pretty yellow. Here's our dandelion tea, and I'm going to strain it through, I have these flour sack cloths. I'm going to take the corner of this cloth and just place it over the jar like this, and then just pour it into each glass. And just place it over the jar and just pour it into each glass. Very good. And it smells floral. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll give this recipe a try. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is shining. You can see them. Okay. I'm going to take this, just the corner of the cloth, and place it over the jar while I pour into the cups. Okay, so that's what we got. I just had a rubber band. That's fine. It's kind of a cross between lemonade and tea.